we are new.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now Green following Durant's three-point attempt. Green, no luck. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Harris dishes to Jordan. Harris passes to Jordan. In the corner, Harden. And it's off from three-point range. Harris with it. Picked up by Harris. Here's Curry. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Curry's got the opening field goal of the game for the 76ers.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
In the corner, Irving with it. From deep. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
From downtown, Brooklyn with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time. Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
Here's Harris. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And they pick up 2.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Embiid. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Harden surveying the D. Pass to Harris. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. The shot that time, not on target. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Curry kicks to Harris. Back to Curry. 11 feet away. And the rejection by Harden. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy that's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Travis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Harden against Simmons. Harden the pass to Jordan. Rebound by the 76ers.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has...
Oh, he delivers that with force!
I cannot believe that. How can you not, Lord Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And here is Simmons. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Feeds it to Green. In the corner, it's Harris. Pulls up. That one wide left.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And here's Harden for 3. Jordan kicks to Harris from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, Simmons with it. Passes it to Embiid. That one goes. scores. Count it.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but we got a long way to go.
And here is KD. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Durant does such a good job of getting high percentage offensive plays. I mean, you can see that over the years.
Teardrop shot, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 1. And the second quarter will be on.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. On out there with Green. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket.
I mean, he's a strong finisher. He exhibits great body control. Irving, he's a special talent.
And there's the pass to Korkmaz. Thibault, the pass to Howard. No good, shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Pass to Harden. Inside. Now Griffin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Howard, the pass to Hill. Back to Howard. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot from 12. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Oh, look at that. Irving just leaked out wonderfully in transition. He's a remarkable decision maker in fast break situations.
Milton, the pass to Howard. Here's Thibault. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Hill against Harden. Kicks to Irving. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Here's Hill. Pass to Thibault. Howard wide open. And the 76ers get it back.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Hill. Harden kicks to Irving. They get it back. Outside, Green. On the wing, Harden. Beyond the arc. Hill pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. With a floater, and he gets it to go. Hill's got 7.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Harden outside. With some arc. It's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers lead. Lobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Irving up top. Defended by Milton. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Passes it to Howard. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The shot will not fall.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Oh, Irving does a solid job maintaining his balance, even with the D being all over him. Impressive athleticism.
Milton kicks to Hill. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Harden right side.
And defense, a big part of what Hill brings to the table.
The start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They couldn't. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
They've got Howard. Anthony Tolliver out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Hill in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. The kick out to Irving. Durant wide open. He fires. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Philadelphia shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Durant down low. He's guarded by Hill. Irving for 3. They grab their own miss. Can't hit that one.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
Here's Tolliver. The shot misses. Some solid defense there from KD. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. 2 points. That one goes. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Deep 2 from Hill. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely, and it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Thybulle with the ball. KD's on him. Thybulle, the pass to Hill. Popped up there for Howard.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Curry on the wing. Simmons dishes to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
Very difficult to deal with inside. I mean, once Embiid gets the positioning he wants, you almost have to foul him.
Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Embiid drops them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Brown against Simmons. Brown kicks to Jordan. The pass to Claxton. Up and in on the layup. Claxton's got his first bucket in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Curry. On the wing, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia. Durant finds Brown. We've got 1:48 left in the third. The three from KD. Green with the rebound.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And the dunk by Embiid.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harris misses. Philadelphia leading by 7. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Simmons inside. Brown's there. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Simmons inside. He's covered by Brown. Embiid, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's good, 2 points. And now it's only a 5-point 76ers lead.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harris against Curry. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, KD. Back to Irving. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Kyrie Irving. Griffin is out there with Green, and it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the shooting guard. And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Curry's checked in for the 76ers. And the Nets also making a change. Harden's checked in. Up and in from the low block.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, He's doing it inside.
The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Milton to the paint. Here's Embiid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Outside, KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. Back to KD to take the lead. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots a 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
There isn't a defender in the league who wants to take on Griffin inside. I mean, he's going to take you to school down there.
The 76ers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. Yep, that one goes. And the 76ers lead by 2.
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Pass to Durant. And KD throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Thybulle on the wing. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of games.
Harden the pass to Irving. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. That's his 7th miss and 12 shot attempts. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Embiid kicks to Thybulle. Outside Curry. Here's Simmons. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Easy to see why Simmons is on the floor. He's terrific at capitalizing during important parts of the game.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Oh, man, there's no denying that Harden nails these shots all the time. Love how he just takes over these possessions.
High post, Embiid. Outside Curry. Back to Embiid. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Wow, bona fide star in this league. Embiid knows his teammates look to him to deliver in the clutch.
KD against Harris. KD passes to Green. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Outside, Simmons. High post, Embiid. Griffin grabs the board.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Harden inside the 3-point line. Rebound by the 76ers. It's stolen by Green. Durant kicks to Green. Harden outside to take the lead. No good from 3-point territory. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. That was a fun night of basketball.
Presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. It's the NBA Live on 2K Sport. They're down about DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young, and it's Snell in at the 3 slot. And for Philadelphia, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Curry is out there with Green, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Simmons. There's the pass to Harris. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Here's Young. Pass to Snell. He dishes it to Capella. And Embiid with the block. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Now, here is Young. Embiid with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Harris outside. Simmons against Collins. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now, here is Young. Capella, high post. That shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power. He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Green, the pass to Curry. Over Young. The shot by Curry, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Embiid. Harris outside. Back to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Pass to Simmons. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Simmons got his second basket of the game.
I just love the heart of Simmons. Doesn't matter what the D throws his way. He's still able to complete the play.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hung outside. Here the step back. Again, the Hawks score.
He sees the whole floor, and he's making some quick decisions. Trae Young gets what he wants from the mid-range.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And George Hill's subbed in for Seth Curry. The 76ers lead. Hill dishes to Howard. The kick out to Hill. Fires for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game for Atlanta. They've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
Well, this is what they want from Herter. Be assertive and make plays.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Now, here's Howard. Misses the 3. Williams against Hill. Williams passes to Herter. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, here's Hunter. Guarded closely. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Fades away. Rebound, Atlanta. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Feeds to Hill. Goes up the baseline. That will count.
Nice stop from Kevin Herter, using his size to his advantage.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Maxey in at the 2 spot. And stolen by Howard. And now Philadelphia on the break. Maxey passes to Howard. Here's Maxey. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Maxey's got his first points in this one. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. and they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
He gets that one. Howard's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now, here's Hunter. No points in the game yet for him. And now, Philadelphia on the break. Hill leading the charge. Shoots the three. He doesn't hit that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Now, here's Okongwu. Defended by Thibault. Basket counts.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thibault on the wing. There's the three. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Hunter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Hill against Dunn. Bobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And George Hill, a definite threat coming off that pick. Leveraged that into a nice pass.
Dunn kicks to Williams. Back to Dunn. From deep. Maxey grabs the miss. 76ers trailing. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Dunn looking over the floor. Alinari left side. Now here's Dunn. D right on him. A shot by Okongwu. No good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off. And sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Dunn. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Kicks it to Williams. Back to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Over Hill. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dunn.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Pass to Korkmaz. The feed to Howard. Back to Korkmaz. Shoots from 14. Atlanta with the rebound. 27 seconds left now here in the second. And Dunn with the slam.
Incredibly swift in the open floor. You can tell that's where Dunn feels most comfortable.
Dunn against Hill. And the pass to Howard. For 3. It doesn't go for him. Here's Williams. Here's Okongwu. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks lead by 1.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes over the years. That's all he does is produce. Listening to and that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard, getting it done today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And so in the game for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense, but it became clear pretty fast, though, he can dominate at both ends of the court.
Now Young. Here's the lob to the hoop. Embiid with the steal. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Green. Simmons got 6 points.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Young passes to Capella. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Green. And Bogdanovich gets to Capella. The wing jumper off target. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Simmons. He feeds it to Green. Outside Curry. Simmons left side. Embiid. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And really, beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
Young pass to Collins. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lob pass to Capella. Embiid with the steal. And here we go again. The 76ers on the break. And he gets the bucket. Simmons got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Shots good from Young.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Sixers. And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Young against Curry. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And a change for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Simmons on the wing. 1:32 left in the third quarter. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Young. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Young for 3. Capella, high post. Here's Huerter. Atlanta again missing. And the 76ers with possession. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Simmons.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Huerter. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here is Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Tobias Harris. Howard is out there with Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Milton in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Back to Simmons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Simmons got 12 points here in the second half. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Capella. Williams against Curry. Launches it. Here's Capella. Outside Williams. Here's Herter. No good from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Right side Curry. Simmons passes to Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. In the corner, it's Harris. Traps in the tray. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This is what happens when you put in the work. Tobias Harris is now a knockdown shooter from range.
Passes it to Capella. Here's Herter. From deep. Simmons pulls it in. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. For 3, Harris. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Wound up there for Bogdanovich.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Philadelphia leading by 16. Curry passes to Howard. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you had any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Dwight Howard. And a deep three from Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Perfectly suited for today's game. John can put the ball on the floor and get to the rim.
Simmons passes to Embiid. There's 1:47 left to play here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Harris inside. Curry kicks to Simmons. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For the 3. Herter, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks trail by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence. tonight. It's a statement victory for the 76ers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Outside Collins. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Drains the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Hangs home the trifecta. And the 76ers lead by 17. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Young looking around. The three ball. It's hauled in by Harris. Now the 76ers with it. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball. Checking in for the 76ers, Mike Scott. Anthony Tolliver. Orkan.
So it's the Hawks now. 17-point game. Young from outside. He can't hit that time. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that Starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Simmons against Holiday. Here's Embiid. Good D by Lopez.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an area and pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks to Middleton. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Middleton hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris, right side. The 3. Rebound by Drew Holiday. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Harris against Giannis. Can't hit from in close. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Green with the basket on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Over Green. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Simmons, the bounce pass. Harris against Giannis. Here's Curry with the 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the shot goes in.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Simmons against Holiday. And Simmons kicks to Harris. No good on the 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
You've really got to tag Middleton in transition so you have a chance to get in front of him. You know, his speed and athleticism, a lot to deal with if you aren't concentrating on getting back.
Back to Simmons. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Middleton against Green. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Bucks now. Bucks leading by 3. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And Holiday is right there.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. The 3. Embiid. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Holiday against Hill. Trying to get open is Lopez. Holiday gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's Milton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And Lopez pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
For 3, Middleton. And no good. And now the 76ers on the break. Embiid leading the charge. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks ahead, leading by 3. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis
definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. Then there's Hill. And it's Maxey in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Portis. And it's in there. Portis has got his first points of the game.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
It's Howard, top of the key. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Hill. The Bucks also with the sub. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Giannis outside. Softly drops in the floater.
Just a lovely touch on that little flop from Antetokounmpo. You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. This guy is the full and total package.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Howard.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Antetokounmpo doesn't go for him. Good D by Howard. The 76ers shooting 43% for the game. Korkmaz kicks to Curry. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Portis finds Antetokounmpo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Tries again. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And the 76ers making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. Maxey, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Tolliver. From past the arc. Howard in the post. Lopez covering. No good from Howard.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
And that one's good. Maxey.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Tucker. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
30 seconds left in the first half. The pass to Curry. This one for 3. They get it again. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Howard.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Passes it to Tucker. Kicks it down to Middleton. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding. And that'll do it for our halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers trail by 10. Pass to Harris. Simmons on the wing. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. Dishes it to Lopez. Kicks it out to Giannis. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 8. Right side, Simmons. And he makes that one. Simmons got his first points in this one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Middleton on the wing. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator. Moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Takes a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got 11.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside, Simmons. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Middleton. And it's off the back rim. No good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They have a 9-point lead. He gets it in there. He's got 17.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo's there.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Giannis outside. Middleton up top. Just 5 on the clock. Now the dish to Lopez. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lopez has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. I mean, give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
Now Curry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. High post, Embiid. Lopez is there. Embiid, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Lets it go from the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say.
And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, Hill is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Here's Howard. Hill trying to break free. That shot misses. Great D that time from Portis. The pass to Tucker. Portis trying to free himself. Tucker can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 13. Inside, it's deflected. Hill kicks to Harris. Howard trying to free himself up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Forbes dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Milton's shot is good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hill up top, covered by Giannis. Harris outside. Bible on the wing. Harris with it. Picked up by Portis, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Tobias Harris. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Forbes the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Hill, and Portis throws it down.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
And here is Milton. Outside Hill. Offline with his 3. Milwaukee leading by 11. And Antetokounmpo inside. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Harris outside. Lets it fly. Milton kicks to Harris. On the wing, Milton. Off target from 3-point range. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. Here's Tucker. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Hill left side. Pass to Thibault. It's rebounded by Portis. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Back to Forbes. There's the triple. Dwight Howard pulls it in. One-on-one fast break. Here's Milton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Over to the wing, and stolen by Howard.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Here's Milton. They get it back. Bible on the wing. Off target from outside. From deep 3-point range. Good.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the points. Harris. The shot comes out, and Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Harris. And the basket is good. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And that one, good.
I mean, there's just no answer for Durant inside. It looks like you should be able to body him up, and you can forget about that.
Harden against Simmons. Pass to Embiid. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, man, he's a polished interior player. I love seeing Embiid establish himself down low and then go to work.
Harden against Simmons. Harden dishes to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Right side Curry. Harris outside. Lets it go with a three. Rebound Brooklyn.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he gets the bucket. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
Simmons against Harden. Simmons inside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Harden against Simmons. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Durant, the pass to Jordan, kicks it out to Harden, and stolen by Simmons.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Outside for Durant. Passes it to Irving. Harden dishes to Jordan. Here's Irving. Good D by Embiid.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And Simmons slams it in.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home that alley-oop.
Count the basket.
He pounces on the chance when the D falls asleep. Easy two.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Four on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Curry can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Harris with it. Now defended by Embiid. The three from KD. The kick out to Irving for the three. Simmons pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On the wing, Harris. It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. There's the pass to Durant. Here's Harden. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is.
On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Green, the pass to Curry. The dish to Simmons. From deep. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Harris, right side. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Outside Curry. And just miss after miss right now.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
They've got Green, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Thibault kicks to Korkmaz. Howard up on top. Second chance shot. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Now here's Irving. He's tightly guarded. 76ers trailing. Hilton the pass to Korkmaz. Feeds it to Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy That's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
He possesses an unending supply of energy. We've seen it over the years. Griffin is awesome at hitting the boards with force.
Howard finds Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Hill passes to Howard. The 76ers with another miss. The Nets with the lead.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, G.A., he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Irving against Hill. Korkmaz passes to Howard on the left block, and he can't bank that one in. Nets leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Griffin looking it over, and here's Green outside. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover would drive a coach crazy.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxey's checked in for Shake Milton. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Maxey. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
Hill passes to Howard. Now, here's Maxey. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Irving from long range. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Such a smooth operator. I mean, Irving knows he has the green light to let it fly from deep.
Hill kicks to Thibault. They double him with Green. Pulls it up. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Irving. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for George Hill. Curry outside, buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 5 points so far.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Back to Durant. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons is so tough. I mean, when he's looking to score, he's tough to defend. It helps having him be disengaged.
Harden the pass to Harris. Puts up a 3. Tie game in Brooklyn. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a... And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. The small forward. Pass to Curry. Harris kicks to Simmons. For the lead, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. KD against Curry. Jordan dishes to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. KD's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Brooklyn. Pass to Green. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The chemistry Embiid has with his guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
Harden outside. Kicks it to KD. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry on the wing. To the paint, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. In transition, here come the Nets. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Embiid. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Irving surveying the floor. Goes up at the stripe, and the shot goes in. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's standing almost 7 feet tall. With that kind of skill, that kind of height, athleticism, his mid-range jumper, he'll always be there for Durant.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Jordan, the pass to Harden. On the wing, Irving. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree with you. Kept alive. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Irving finds Durant. That 3 off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Curry outside. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Harris.
Well, and for a guard, Harden does a ton of damage inside, especially how he gets these foul calls close to the basket.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Howard, he nails it, and we're tied up.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Harden outside. outside Griffin. From the arc, Hill pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Korkmaz. A miss that time would have put him up. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Harris kicks to Green. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game time. Here's the three. Harris, no good. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Passes to Korkmaz, and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Now Harden, he has 5. Harris outside. This one for 3. And that one is off. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Philadelphia shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. He's out there with Harden. Griffin is out there with Green. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Harden against Hill. Harden the pass to Griffin. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Maxey. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Hill against Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
It's back to Hill. Rebounded by the Nets. Harden with it. Is picked up by Hill. To the inside. Kicks it out to Harden. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Hilton the pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Brown.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. But I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Harden kicks to Green. On the wing, Irving. Jordan the pass to Harden. It's good.
Nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody's better at scoring through it.
The 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Simmons. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Nets trail by 4. Harden dishes to Irving. It's stolen by Curry. Here we go, one-on-one. A 3 from Simmons. Offensive rebound. Embiid kicks to Green. On the wing, Harris. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And a wide open look for Irving. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, you know they're going to go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous at scoring, and his team needs a bucket.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Stolen by Harden. And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. There's Embiid, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Right, he take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And Harden punches it from deep. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Curry, and that one good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Open court basketball at his best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
But deep 3 from Harden. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Stolen by Harden. KD with it. Now Green defending. Second chance effort. A shot by Jordan, no good.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Harden kicks to Durant. Irving passes to Harden. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Back to Curry. Over in the corner, Green. And the 3 off target. Irving for 3. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment. And
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit. Here we go.
Look at the 76ers starting group. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Green is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Hawks, they've got Tony Snell. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point. Takes it from 10. And that one hits back iron. Bogdanovich with it. Now Green defending. And finished off by Collins. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots. But center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Embiid.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Young passes to Capella. A nice shot by Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Simmons. And the pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. Nifty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Here's Snell. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That one falls. Young's got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Simmons. And here's Embiid. Shot from the low block. Yep, that one goes in there.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Young against Curry. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Pass to Curry. Back to Embiid. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. 4 on the clock. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside for Curry. Pass to Harris. Dishes it to Embiid, and there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then for the 76ers, Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And George Hill's subbed in for Curry. It's tipped. The pass to Young. Down low, here's Collins. He kicks it to Hunter. Pass to Young. From 10 feet out, in Atlanta again with the bucket.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Simmons passes to Embiid. .40 seconds left in the first. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Hunter with it. Harris is there. They double him with Simmons. Collins up top. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Young outside. With 4 seconds on the clock, the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Atlanta up 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks, Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Williams at point guard.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has a chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Hill kicks to Korkmaz. Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. Atlanta leading by 7. And Williams, here we go. Good on the shot. Williams has got his first 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Gallinari dishes to Williams. Launches a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Hill against Williams. Passes it to Okongwu. To the paint. And now Philadelphia on the break. And there it is for him. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Williams passes to Hunter. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Pass to Hill. He's looking for... Oh!
No, he didn't.
And not a whole lot that D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, you might as well start jogging back the other way.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And there's the pass to Korkmaz. Inside, Howard. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Okongwu. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Herter, no good. The 76ers trail by 7. Here we go, one-on-one. And the basket by Hill.
The quickness of Hill changing ends in the blink of an eye.
Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Herter. Pass to Williams. Now Okongwu, and it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long...
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. You look at the core of this young Hawks team. They have Trae Young, John... That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Simmons. Curry is out there with Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
And Young kicks to Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Capella. That one, no good. Great D that time from Howard. Green against Bogdanovich. The 10-footer. The 10-footer. Offensive rebound. Outside for Simmons. Tips it up. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Young from outside. That one misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Young against Curry. For the lead. Howard, the pass to Curry. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks leading. Bombed up there for Collins. An emphatic LU jam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Curry kicks to Simmons. Harris outside. To the middle. Here's Howard. Nice move. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And finished off by Collins.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. On the wing, Harris. Outside Curry. Back to Harris. The dish to Curry. 76ers moving the ball around. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Howard can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Simmons on the wing. Back to Howard. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Williams kicks to Okongwu. Williams in the post, guarded by Curry. And Okongwu slams it in.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Here's Curry. Out of hand on it. Here's Hunter. And Simmons with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Simmons with it. Okongwu covering. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Embiid, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Williams with a clean look. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 5.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Curry dishes to Harris. Outside Curry. 11 feet away. They get it back. Embiid out to the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And it's done in for DeAndre Hunter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dunn looking over the floor. He dishes it to Capella. Back to Dunn. Herter passes to Dunn. Clock at 6. Back to Herter. From past the arc. No good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks ahead, up 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The 76ers trail by 5. The Williams out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Embiid against Capella. And Capella sends it back. And he recovers it. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Outside Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Tony Snell's checked in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich comes in for Williams. Young is subbed in for Dunn. The 76ers also with a sub. Green's checked in. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. At the elbow, Collins. And Young kicks to Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Embiid.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. It's stolen by Capella. Snell hammers it home to polish off the break.
Look at the leaping ability of Tony Snell. Gets up over the defense and slams it in.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Down low to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Atlanta leading by 8. Now Young. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. A 3-ball. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Young. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Capella. Over Embiid. Bank shot. No good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instrument.
Now, here is Young. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Some players drift in and out of the action. Trey, he's always right in the middle of things.
And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. Harris, right side. And that one is good. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
Gaining more confidence. Tobias putting the team on his back at a crucial point in this game.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Curry finds Green. Here's Embiid. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Young with the ball. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. That one doesn't go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Curry passes to Simmons. Back to Curry, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Now Young. From deep three-point range, that shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And And David.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here is Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Makes it off the glass. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
You know, we very well could have some competition in the broadcast booth in a few years. I mean, Green's talked a lot about wanting to become an analyst when he retires from the game, and I don't think there's any question he'll be a good one.
Both free throws good from Green. On offense here, the Bucks. Now Holiday. The pass to Middleton. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, when you got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Now here's Simmons. About a minute played so far here in the first. Good on the bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis gets it to go.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Curry on the wing. Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Embiid, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Outside Curry. Passes it to Embiid. Fade away. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Middleton can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Middleton outside. The 3. Another miss by Middleton.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Antetokounmpo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Curry is inside. Again, Philadelphia.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. For 3, Middleton. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the Bucks with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. And the shot goes in.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. And the rejection by Embiid. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Holiday. With the shot. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. Shot's good by Middleton. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. 76ers lead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Holiday. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. There's the lob to Portis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A shifty player who really thrives on making the right play. Holiday sure runs a smooth pick and roll.
Hill against Holiday. Now here is Hill. Defense right on him to the inside. Here's Howard. That shot no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. To the wing right side. Here is Forbes. Defended by Milton. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Hill. He feeds it to Howard. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Portis.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Finished off the break. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Pass to Hill. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Connaughton. That shot missing. And Philadelphia the other way now. Hill passes to Thibault. From deep. Offensive rebound. Howard. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Howard's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Here's Thibault. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 5-point Philadelphia lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Pushing it up. Here's Thibault. Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He kicks it to Howard. Thibault on the wing. From 12 feet out. No good from Howard.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Basket, good. Connaughton's got 6 in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Hill inside, guarded by Holiday. That's good from Howard on the assist by Hill. Howard's got the lead, back up to 5 now for Philadelphia. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Count that one.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
The shot missing. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. 76ers on top. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They didn't get more than a one possession. And that does it for our halftime show.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around.
And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size, that you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Here's Middleton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Curry has it in the corner. Buries the corner 3. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
That's Curry's shot there. I mean, he's out there to catch and fire away when he's got room.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And they get it. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Simmons passes to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Yes, that goes in. Embiid's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Holiday. Lopez right side. Here's Middleton, and he could not get that one to go. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee, and he knocks down the first one.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Milton the pass to Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Howard's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA.
2 minutes.
Here's Thibault, off target with the jump hook. Bucks trail by 10. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Thibault. And now the 76ers on the break. Howard kicks to Thibault. 1:39 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Now here's Milton. Defended by DiVincenzo.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to squat down that attempt.
Here is Howard. Now the pass to Tolliver. Back to Howard. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Tolliver, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And here is Milton. Kicks it to Hill. Howard at the elbow. It's back to Hill. To the paint. No good from Howard.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his swing to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
29 seconds left in the 3rd. Lopez with the block. And it's the Bucks on the break. Pass to Connaughton. Kicks it down to Middleton. Knocked away. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Milton. The 76ers with another miss. It's deflected. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 6. And we'll get... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got P.J. Tucker, Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Outside Portis takes a 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harris passes to Curry. Back to Harris. The dish to Embiid. Harris outside. The 11-footer, good on the jump shot. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation, and he's good to go.
Holiday dishes to Tucker. Pass to Portis. Unable to get that one. Good D by Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Goes back up. And it's Green missing. The Bucks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Philadelphia leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Middleton from deep. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Harris kicks to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now here's Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and Giannis is subbed in for P.J. Tucker. There's the pass to Curry. Count it, good. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Harris, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Outside, Simmons. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. It's 2-on-1. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Seth Curry. The 76ers leading by 7. Thybulle with the ball. Passes it to Harris. Feeds to Embiid. Yep, it counts.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Thybulle. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Green. To the inside. 11 feet away. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's an 11-point 76ers lead. Now Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drops it in from the low post.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.